Got two cars from the driving school, a Tatra car behind, and this is a little four-wheeler, one of the earlier types, excuse the photography, and both cars are set up for dual control, or at least emergency braking, and I have been promised to drive of both cars, so my preference is for the Tatra car, because with foot control it's more like our modern cars in Melbourne, and for me the greater interest is to see what the performance is like between one type of car and the other.
Richtig drauf.
Yes, ist nah.
Hier, muss bei der Tür rein. Hier am besten hier unten. Peter.
Ja.
So, hier, Peter, rechts.
Ja. Aber da steht schon.
Ja, ich wieder weg.
Oder hier. Nee. Nochmal kurz. Linker. Der ist hier. Aus. Ja, ich bin noch da. Stimmt die? Ja, müssen wir vorlassen.
Die fahren woanders hin.
Das ist, wenn Wagen eingeschaltet wird, drückt man hier drauf und dann hier, also zum Einschalten des Wagens immer hier drauf drücken. So.
Jetzt einer kommt, der muss
Jetzt richtig runtertreten, richtig runter.
down.
Bisschen nicht mehr geht. Ja. Wenn die Kontrolle leuchtet, stehen noch reicht.
Man in der Hand doch ein besseres Gefühl hat. Ne? Ja.
Jetzt bremsen. Ich mache mal mit. Wunderbar. Bremsen. Noch nicht zu doll.
Mach den Schieber zur Seite.
Nee, muss nicht sein. Noch nicht, noch nicht. Jetzt! Ja.
Aber was macht der vom Müll?
Wir wechseln mal.
This is the terminus loop at Lowson. Took about half an hour to get out here, fairly long ride. Fairly snappy ride too, so you can't quite compare it with some of the half-hour trips in Melbourne. The car was quite nice to drive. I didn't think the pedals were anywhere nearly as comfortable as ours in Melbourne. You sort of had to hold your feet up in the air, although maybe after a while I might have adjusted better and found a more comfortable way. There's no safety pedal. The brake and the power feel much like on the chopper cars, although you can sort of feel some steps a little bit. Certainly when you push your pedal down further you can feel it accelerate away a bit harder. Not really a lot more to say about it, I suppose. Nice experience. I hope I get a little bit more, although I won't count on it. It does seem as though a number of other people will be having a go. How they chose who was going to drive or not, I don't know. But, lucky for anyone that wanted to. I don't know where the four-wheel car is. Maybe it's gone somewhere else. Maybe we'll sort of alternate termini or something. The bottom of why they're not real happy with the Tatras, it does seem as though they need about a 30% extra fleet to cover breakdowns and so on. Another curious fact, unfortunately all my facts come from the one person, so they might be a little bit biased, but a fairly reliable sort of person I think, and from Belgium, so I suppose you can speak as an outsider as well. Apparently the amount of money the tramways got in the past was related to the number of cars they had or something, which means that often tramway ordered more cars than it needed just to get extra money that went with it to maintain the tracks. So with the fall off in patronage and different schemes and all the rest of it, it seems like that the fleets will get smaller and still be able to cope. To the sun, but anyway, the other one's coming now. We must have gone a different way because it set off before us. That's Christoph, his drive from Berlin. I hope to catch up with sometime while I'm there. Both cars do have dual control, although it's mainly dual braking rather than anything else. Plus warning bells and so on. Our car was put in a siding there. There are storage loops as well here.
Nicht weiterschalten, jetzt Antrenner, nicht weiter, jetzt Antrenner. Alle Haltestellen bitte bedienen. Nein, hier. Ja. Wunderbar. Sehr schön. Ja, sehr schön.